Okay, this is pin 30 in the idle mode. We're at 100 microseconds per division. And then we'll go to 50 microseconds. And at this point you can see that in our time frame you have a trigger pulse here, then you have 3, and then you have 2, and then you have 1. This level is at about 3.4, so there's 1 volt per division vertical, 50 microseconds per division horizontal. This peak, it says, is about 1.7. 20 microseconds, go down to 10 microseconds, and if you want to see the peaks, that's at 5 microseconds. That's sitting in idle. Now in this position where you see the 3, we're going to do the lead 0 test, open, disappears, flash, and then we're back up. Same point. Now we'll go to the lead short test. Looks to be just about the same sequence. Still on pin 30, we're going to do a capacitor check. These are brand new 100 microfarad Nichicon at 35 volts. Select the aluminum flashes. Now I'm going to tell it that it's 100 microfarad. Hit the 100 and the microfarad, and it disappears. I'm going to tell it it's 35 volts. I hit the 35 volts. Now we're going to check the capacitance value. Press the button. And the button's still down, and it's reading 104. And I release the button, and we go back to the idle state. Now we're going to go check the capacitance leakage. Press the leakage button. Button's down. And it's updating. And we're showing 7. Now make that 1.71. And we release the button. So hopefully that gets you that pin. We'll move on to the next pin on the next clip here. Okay, this is pin 31 in the idle state. Pin 31 in the idle state, you can see that we have 5 volts, 4.88 is what it's reading. Lead open test, just a quick drop down and then back up. Lead short test. And again, lead short test. Appears that nothing happens there in the lead short test. Now we're going to hook up the same 35 microfarad or 35 volt 100 microfarad cap. Program in, hit the aluminum electrolytic button, nothing happens. 35, and then microfarad button, still nothing. And then 35 volts, nothing. Okay. I'm going to press the capacitance value, and it's still holding it down. You see it's strobing. Okay, that's the end of release the capacitance value button. Now we're going to go for leakage current. Pressing the leakage current. And apparently nothing happens there. Okie dokie. That's it. Okay, this is the second unit that I had. I had some pictures, and I'll show those pictures again of the first unit. This one's running vintage 17 software as well as the first one. However, what happened with the first one, it was working just fine, and I tried to do 2 clips up here at the same time, and I shorted that out. And after I shorted that out, I got an error 4 whenever I tried to do the short test. So I don't know. I'll be real interested to see what you find out, because it was working. I had 2 clips up here, and I inadvertently hit it and shorted it out, and it quit working after that point. Whether that caused it or whether it was just time for it to fail, I don't know. This one is a run 52. If we can get this to focus. It's a run 52, so it's a newer unit than the other one. It still, I don't think, matches the unit that you have. So much for that. We'll have to see what's going on with the other unit. But this is my main unit. The other one was the backup, so I'm going to put this one back up on the bench and use it. And we'll put that other one up and try to work on it. See if we can figure it out. And there you go. It's quite a bit different than the internals of yours. I can say that there's a couple things that this looks like an afterthought. This also has version 17 software in it. I don't know if you can read that, but it's version 17, and there's a number of jumpers, a part here, other parts that look like they were afterthoughts across here and there. I don't know what build number this was. I looked on the back and I didn't see a build number. There is a label that says 1661 right over here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if it's focused or not, but that says it's run 47, so that may tell you the vintage. And I'll get this posted for you. I hope it helps.